apply to a school in Texas. Yes! Yes! I hate when they do that. Why? Why call my name and not answer? Goodness. Don't. Let's start that over. My name is Jada and welcome to my channel. So this video is about how to start your college search. Hi, all of my 21 babies, class of 2021, the best class that there ever was. Okay, so I know there's a whole bunch of things that are going, like, that are really uncertain about like what's gonna happen next with this year, like when we're gonna go back to school, if we're gonna go back to school, if we're gonna get to take SATs, graduation, prom, football season, basketball season, homecoming, all of it. And I know it's a lot, but while we're at home and there's nothing else to do and your behind is in quarantine, just like mine, you can be proactive about your future. So let's do that. So the first way to get started is get you a notebook, a folder, a binder, a spiral, something that is specific to you for college. Strictly scholarship related stuff, college admissions related stuff, notes for the things you want to do, like things like that. Specifically, do not be unorganized and throw your English homework in here and then occasionally Spanish and then math. No. This needs to be solely for your college information. Okay, so in my folder in the back, I have all of the scholarships that I'm going to apply to or I already have applied to, and then I sectioned it off the deadline date, the date that the scholarship is due, the name of the scholarship, and how much money each is worth. And I put a check under each one that I've done. So these can all fall under like sweepstakes stuff, which is not really guaranteed, but like, hey, it's free money, why not try? Basically just filling your information, little like lottery type stuff. But and then there's essay scholarships, where you have to respond to a prompt and then people will read it and you'll be judged and all of that, and that's helpful. And then closer to the front, I have like college like admission stuff. I have a college grid. This is like only a little bit of my college grid, the things that I wanted to start applying to. But on my college grid, I have the college name, address, cost of room and board, tuition, and then I add that together to get the first year raw cost. And then I also have the application dates and how much it costs for each application. But this is just what, 4 of the schools, but this is my first 4. Like I made this grid when I only knew there's like, okay, these are like the schools I would really like to go to. But it's really important to expand your list because you never really know like what school's gonna accept you and what not. Like I know what it's like to have a dream school, like really like a school that you love and that's where you want to go, but you do have to have backups, schools to fall back on, schools you wouldn't mind going to, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th choices. I'm applying to 18 different schools, so yeah. But anyway, so I've been working on a college list, and your list is super important. These are schools that you want to apply to, schools that you would love to get into, and I kind of like ranked mine in a way. So my schools are ranked, if I can find the page. This is my college list. You can see it's quite long. There are, not 18, 16 schools on here. And I categorized them. My reach schools are schools that more than likely I would not get into, but if I did, it would be an amazing blessing and I would actually love to attend there, like possibly. So my reach schools include Princeton, Harvard, Stanford, Yale, USC, UCLA, Rice, SMU, and Duke. Those schools have very low acceptance rates. I'm talking 1-digit percentages. Duke, 9%. Stanford, 6%. So these are the schools that like I have over a 90% chance of not getting accepted into. But like it would be really dope if I did, and I would really consider going there. So I would like to apply, because you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So what if it looks like you're not gonna get in? There's people that go there, right? Why can't it be you? So those are my reach schools. And then I have my locals, schools that are in state or around here that I wouldn't mind going to. And that would be Louisiana Tech, Texas A&M, Baylor, and University of Houston. And then I have my HBCUs. That's where I really want to go, to North Carolina A&T. That's my #1 choice. That's the first school. That's like my dream school. That's where I want to go. It's an HBCU, obviously in North Carolina, but that's my dream school. It's the top HBCU for the field I want to study, and I just would really love to go there. But obviously, I can't just apply to that one school. Like, these schools are very phenomenal schools that I would be honored to go to, but obviously they're not my first choice, because NCAT's my first choice. And sure, I would be disappointed if I didn't get into NCAT, but I have to have other schools to fall back on. Like, you understand? So that's why I have that. I also have Florida A&M on here. I'm also gonna apply to Grambling and Xavier, University of Louisiana. And so those are the schools that I'm going to be applying to. And in order for me to even like go on this list and find this list, I'm gonna show you how that I like narrowed down my choices and what I want to go to, because I understand what it's like to start and have absolutely no idea what you want. So I would go on this website. It's called Niche, N-I-C-H-E. Filters that you can use and filter out the specifics that you want your university to have, like private, public, tuition costs, like for the cost of it, the schools with the best programs for what you want to study, in-state, out-of-state, like anything you can think of that's really important to you. They have filters where you can filter those out, and then they'll rank the schools for you. And what's really helpful is they give each university like a letter grade, like an overall based on all the information they have. I think it's academic-wise, dorms, campus, safety, food, like campus life, like the experience, the overall experience, all of those things. They like give each individual one of those categories a rating, and then they give it an average, and that's like the grade the school has. So that's how I went on Niche, and I looked at the things that were most important to me. And for me, that was academics, dorm, campus, and safety. And I looked and I got all that information, got the grade for all of that. And I just kind of saw like where my heart was leading me, like where I really want to go, where I wouldn't mind going, that type of thing. And I added it to my list. So once you add to your list, I suggest you YouTube. YouTube is such a phenomenal space to get information about like specific things. Like, go on YouTube and look up a dorm tour for a university. See if you like the dorm. See if you like what the dorm looks like, the decor, the outside. If it's old and dirty and dingy, like, you don't want that. Like, but get you a dorm, like look up a dorm tour that could actually like help you find, especially since we can't actually go out and do actual tours. It's really good to just be able to look into it and see from home. Since we can't actually have tours. Also, schools are having online tours. If you go to their websites under admissions, they have like a schedule where you can do like a tour that's online, a virtual tour. So I'm gonna show y'all how to start your application process. So this part specifically is for my Texas babies, my babies who live in Texas and are applying to in-state schools like Texas universities, or people who live out of state and want to apply to Texas, okay, to schools in Texas. Okay, so Apply Texas. Go to applytexas.com, set you up an account. Go to Apply Texas. What you can do at Apply Texas, it's one application, right? You fill out one application for a specific school. And since it's after July 1st, a lot of schools are already open. Like right now, I'm applying to Texas Tech, which you can see right here. And basically, once August 1st hits, a lot more schools will be open for applications. And basically, after you fill out your information, I broke mine up into like days. So like I did like the first like few sections one day, and then I took a break. Next day I did the next few sections. You can just do it. It's summer. Like literally, you have so much free time. Like you're bored, you have nothing to do. You're bored, you have nothing to do. Just go and fill that out. Like it's not that difficult. You don't have to spend that much time on it every day. Just do that. And so what I did is And once you take this application, and you want to do another one, all you have to do is copy the application, and it'll save all of your information, and it'll put it into a new application to a completely different school. So you really only have to fill out the application once. You might have to change the specifics, or like they might have certain essays that are different that you have to fill out for that. But overall, your general information, you don't have to type that in over and over again. And that's what I love about Apply Texas. Okay, and so now this is for the rest of out-of-state kids. A lot of the Texas schools won't be on Common App, but if you want to apply to Texas school, just go to Apply Texas. Okay, next I'm going to tell you about the Common App. So the Common App is going to be your option for a lot of universities. Princeton, Harvard, Stanford, Yale, they all use the Common App, all of those schools. The only schools on my list that didn't have, that weren't on the Common App was UCLA, which was kind of strange. I didn't know why that wasn't on there. And then all of my schools that I could find on Apply Texas weren't on there, obviously, because they're already on Apply Texas. And a lot of HBCUs necessarily aren't on Common App. But I'm going to tell you, if you want to apply to HBCUs, just keep watching. I'll tell you how to do that as well. So basically with the Common App, you sign in, you make yourself an account, and then you fill in all your basic information. Family information, activities, community service. The thing I dislike about Common App is that it puts your like extracurriculars, community service, awards, all of that goes in one category. So you get 10 slots to fill in all of your information about all the things you've done in 10 slots. And I know a lot of us have done a lot more than 10 things, or like 10 different service projects or 10 different extracurriculars. And for all of that to be compiled into one group, and you only get 10 slots, like put the biggest, best, most important things to you on that list, because you only get 10, you know? And so after that, it gives you like essays that you need to fill out. And the thing is, all of these sites, they save your progress as you go. So you'll never have to log back on and start all the way over. You can break all of these up into sections, into days, into certain times you want to do certain things. Like it's very, very, very easy to do. And it's not time consuming because you don't have to do it all in one sitting, you know? So while you're in quarantine, there really is no reason. Like, baby, get your education. Come on. It's an educated girl summer. Let's do this. Okay, so after that, so basically you just fill all that out, and then you apply to the schools individually. After you fill out your information, it's kind of like Apply Texas as well, where like your information saves, and then there'll be specificities to different universities that you have to fill out, like the different essays or the different questions or the required stuff that they have that aren't necessarily like umbrella with everything else. So obviously you might have to add something each, or take something away from each individual university, but overall you're not wasting your time because you don't ever have to repeat the process. Next, we have the Black Common App. These are for all my babies who want to go to an HBCU, okay? So the Black Common App, you pay $25. It actually went down because it was $35 last year. Now it's $25. You pay $25 to apply to every single school on the list of HBCUs that they have. There's 52 schools on there, I believe. But out of those 52 schools, your application gets sent to all of those schools. And you have to pick 4 that you want to require them to look at your application. You pick your top 4 schools, and they have to look at your applications. Your applications do get sent to all of the universities, but they are not required to look at you if they're not the top 4 that you chose. So after you fill out your application will be sent to all 52 schools, but only 4 of them are actually required to look at it. The 4 you choose are the only ones who are actually required to look at it. It doesn't mean that the other schools won't, the other 48, it doesn't mean that they won't look at your application. It just means that they do not necessarily have to. So, but $25 to apply to 52 different schools, universities, is literally a steal. Most of these schools cost $60, $70 to apply to individually. So for your HBCUs, my HBCU babies, go ahead and hop on the Black Common App and look at the list. Look at what you're going to be the most interested in out of the list of schools. Send your application on and get educated, okay? So that's how you apply to those on those 3 different platforms. Those are what I'm using to apply to my schools, and I hope that that really, really helps you guys. I know that it's scary. Like, this is a super exciting yet like super nerve-wracking time. Like, you're like, dang, like I'm really finna be out of here. Like, that's crazy to me to think like literally my high school career, I have 1 more year and it's over. Like, that's scary. But guys, this is a step into the rest of our lives. This is really, really important. So if this matters to you, please, please, please be ahead. The perks of applying early, you get to know if you got into your schools early, you get more time to make your decisions. You know, literally before everybody else. Early admissions, like, you know, if you got in or not, you know. And then me, I'm very, very indecisive. Very, very, very much so. Like, I cannot make decisions to save my life to this day. But it gives you more time to figure out what you want for yourself. So that's why I suggest doing it early instead of waiting super late to apply, and then you really don't know what you want, like your next step, all of that. So apply early. It's less selective too. More people get admitted when they apply early. You want to be the first. Think about it like this. These people are looking at hundreds of thousands of applications, period. Would you rather yours be first, second, 20th, 30th, or number 100,000 essay they had to read over the same prompt? Like, you're early, they're more gracious with their I'm telling y'all, apply, start right now. Start right now. Grab your computer, hit that button, go to Common App, and get to writing, girl. Get to typing. Come on now, we got it. So anyways, I hope that this video was super helpful for you. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. My socials will be down below. If you have any questions you want to contact me directly, you can text me on Snap, or you can DM me on Instagram. Either one of those work. I pretty much answer all my DMs. So thank y'all. If you need any inspiration, anything that I'm always here to listen. Like, literally, I love being able to talk to y'all and like help y'all through whatever y'all need. So please feel free to contact me. Bye.